Hello queens and kings, I am back again with an unpopular K-pop opinions video. It has been quite some time since I uploaded my last one and you guys seem to be interested in my 2022 thoughts. I promise I will not turn into an opinions channel, more fun content is coming up soon, this is just something chill for in between. Anyways, I'm not gonna make this intro too long again, you know the drill, insert the boring disclaimer, my opinions and thoughts are irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, discussions are fun, discourse is fun, stop taking K-pop so damn personal. And now we can get into the video. Also, don't forget to leave your thoughts down below as well, I love to hear what you guys think. K-pop stans do not know how to shut the fuck up and enjoy a piece of media for what it is, easy entertainment. Of course I am not talking about song reviews, album reviews, any type of review that picks apart a song and analyzes it on a deeper level. We all do that consciously or subconsciously. What I'm talking about is the K-tube content, songs, music videos or choreographies that are simply meant for fun. It seems that whenever a majority are enjoying something there's always a group of little weirdos that have to overanalyze and overcriticize. I don't know why idols my bag immediately comes to mind, but, oh wow. You guys really tore this woman apart. Posting my video I realized how insane some people are, literally incapable of just enjoying the moment without feeling the need to tear others down. Of course, you can criticize Soyeon for not having the best raps or dancing in whatever way she was dancing, you can do that, she's an entertainer who can take criticism. But it's always funny to me when I see people get super mad and serious about something like that. It's especially bad on Reddit by the way, that's why normal people stay away from both Twitter and Reddit. So my point is, K-pop fans online are very weird and I wish we could just stop projecting our private feelings that got nothing to do with anything Soyeon or Lisa said or did, and have some fucking fun maybe. Aren't we supposed to use K-pop as a form of escapism from this cruel unjust world? Why are you in some K-tubers comment section hating on a girl having fun dancing? It is just very odd behavior I think. I promise life is so much more fun when you take everything less seriously. Next time Soyeon does her little dancey dance, you're just gonna have to deal with it queen. Put the phone down and call it a day. Amen. K-tubers are not baiting you with their titles and thumbnails, they are giving you exactly what you're craving for. People love to complain about the more outspoken and straightforward K-tubers this hell site has to offer. Not naming names, you know who they are. I just can't help but wonder why their views are consistently up. We hate negative content, we hate drama, and yet, views are up? 1 + 1 = bread? Do you guys not see how the math isn't mathing? If you were honest with yourselves, the most dramatic titles and thumbnails are exactly the type of content you seek out for. It's what gets you going and it's what keeps you watching. I am not excluded from this conversation by the way, I am the CEO of complaining about negativity and then actively seeking it out. It's human nature guys, we have to get real with ourselves. That being said though, negativity has been floating around on K-tube a little too much for my taste lately and I made the executive decision to ignore thumbnails and titles that are clearly over-exaggerated. If I do end up clicking on the video I will hear them out for a minute before I give up and do not recommend me this channel anymore. Done. Don't let the YouTube algorithm play with your head. You know they got us figured out. I don't get the appeal of 17. As someone who has been into K-pop for 7+ years now, I have seen many groups rise to the top, many groups suddenly popped up and never come back, as well as witnessed many groups slowly lose their standing in the industry. Throughout all of this, I have consistently heard of and seen one group surprisingly never lose popularity, and that of course is 17. Do not get me wrong, I totally was on board with their earlier title tracks, I thought they were super fun, I rarely skipped them and at award shows I would enjoy myself a ton. However, when I read the things people say about 17, like, the greatest performers in the K-pop industry, the greatest discography in the industry, the greatest vocals in the industry, the greatest fucking rap line in the industry, I'm like, this is obviously K-pop stans hyping a group up just to hype them up, we all do that. But this is the stuff I hear not even from 𝚑𝚘𝚝𝚏𝚘𝚘 themselves, I hear these praises from many non-fans. It's comments like, oh they are so good at performing. I'm not even a fan but 17 are one of the best, that just do not seem to hit the same for me. And like sure, I'm not saying they aren't, no group can last this long without having something solid to offer on stage. But I just cannot help but wonder why 17 are this popular, even to this day I ask myself the same thing every time they have a comeback. I do just want to quickly emphasize that I do not want to be mean or hate on 17, I promise you, that this is genuinely how I feel. I thought to myself, maybe I'm just so out of the loop, and if I caught up a little bit with their recent releases and watch compilation videos of the greatest 17 on stage moments, maybe I will realize how much I'm missing out. However, I regret to inform you all that I still do not get why. Their discography in my eyes is mid, the rapping is mid, the vocals, technically great of course, they hit all the notes and everything, but their vocal tones I'm not a fan of, the choreography sure. Is it synchronized? Yeah. Is it cool to see 13 men dance in unison? Yes, of course, it's great, but does anybody really stand out? To me, no, no one, no single thing, no specific era except Adore You. Then I thought to myself, well, maybe it's the personality that is the selling point of this group? And in that sense, I can put a check on that. I have always enjoyed watching them on my favorite variety shows. But still, nothing else is clicking for me yet, and I wonder if I'm the problem. I already mentioned how I don't love their vocal tones in songs, therefore it's only natural that I won't like their discography as much. I think all this says is that I have a preference for a specific sound and visual that I consistently seek out. Some would say, whatever SM does is exactly what I'm into. Do with that information what you will. You guys wanted to know what group I can't get into, and also, please feel free to recommend me songs and performances of 17 that you think would change my mind. I am of course open to that. Change my mind. Also, if it helps my case, I really loved Hoshi's Spider and still do. I'm very much looking forward to his solo stuff. Oh, not again. I am going to do a very bad thing and say, nobody can outdo TXT in the watered down K-pop pop punk trend. They just know exactly how to convey that feeling and vibe, while also making it K-pop performance friendly. I honestly don't even remember who else did it. Idol's Tomboy has already left my consciousness, as expected, and I'm still waiting for Woods to win me over with his new song I Hate You. Oh well, I got what I wanted and that's good enough for me. Stream Good Boy Gone Bad. Nobody commits anymore, nobody else has the vision, the only other company that gets it right is SM, Hype plays it pretty safe, JYP just copies and hopes for the best, and YG have given up and instead count on their big-ass music video sets to impress the viewer. I don't know what else to say, I just think it speaks for itself. Prove me wrong. I think figuring out your MBTI is a great after-work activity, but the way these idols make it their whole entire personality is starting to piss me off. Half of them do not know what an introvert is, like, just because you are always quiet doesn't mean you are introverted. It means you have unresolved trauma that you need to work on. That being said, I do enjoy the videos of them taking the test. INFPs rise. Not every member in a group deserves equal amount of lines. 1. If your vocal tone does not fit the song. 2. If your vocals simply suck. 3. If you cannot deliver the lines the way you're supposed to, then, sucks to suck, but your lines are getting cut short. I do not and never have understood this insatiable obsession K-pop stans have with line distributions. Sometimes your fave does not sound good on a track and the producer that's working on the song is doing all of us a favor, by giving the lines to somebody else. I always say, good music over equal lines no matter what. Do you really think the people in the studio, with the absolute best audio equipment, who work hours upon hours on a single track, do not know what they're doing? You really think members get lesser lines because they don't want to give them a chance? I will say, some companies definitely have a favorite and want to give those members the most screen time, but that's what they do for the title tracks mainly. I'm talking about B-sides. Also, if the group in question has more than 6 members, equal line distributions would sound like hell to me. Imagine the Boyz? How awful would that song sound like if every 5 seconds you hear another voice and vocal tone? A mess, you know it's not good. A good song will give every member time to shine but prioritize musicality. That's all, those have been my recent thoughts and opinions on K-pop as a whole. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the comment section. Bye besties.